G'day, I'm Shane, a qualified electrician, a sparky by trade, and a part-time energy efficiency hero. Electricians like me are qualified to help you with making our buildings more energy efficient. I'm here to show you around the Queen Victoria Museum and Art Gallery at Inveresk. We'll be looking at some of the really smart and easy changes we've made to our energy use, and I've got some tips on free changes that you can make around your place too. Easy stuff. All the electricity we use has to be made, or generated, you might say. And this takes a lot of effort, money and time. I reckon we should try and not waste our electricity. That's what we call energy efficiency. Behind every little power switch are kilometres and kilometres of cables leading to a power plant. That's where the electricity begins its journey to us, where we end up using it to keep us warm in winter at school, to boil the kettle for a cuppa, and even sound the final siren at the footy. Let's see how Tasmanian electricity is made and where it comes from. Like I was saying, electricity is the flow of energy that is being generated in a power plant. Remember? In Tassie, most of our electricity is generated in hydropower stations. But we do get some electricity from the mainland. This is generated from coal, which releases some of that nasty carbon dioxide, which, in high amounts, is no good for our environment. But I'm pretty sure that you lot are already clued into that. I bet you're wondering how electricity gets to us. Let's find out. Cool, hey? Now, using less energy around the place means your power bill will be less, and that's a good thing for you and your back pocket. We all like to save a buck or two. Use less power, save money, and emit less carbon. Piece of cake! What can we all do to save energy? Well, I'm going to show you. Captain Sparks, here to help. I'm not as young as I used to be. Look out, Lonnie. Here comes Captain Sparks. Energy can be saved everywhere and all the time. It doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. In fact, it's child's play. To get you started, you can grab a free energy kit from the Launceston City Council in St John Street, or you can call up a Sparky like me to give you a professional hand.
Captain Sparks! If I turn my Xbox off at the button, it's turned off properly, right?
Nah, Cobber, it's not. Many of the everyday things we have in our homes use a thing called standby power, and this can add 10% to your mum and dad's power bill. So if you want to save power, turn your computer and Xbox off at the wall. And tell Mum to turn the washing machine off at the wall.
Rightio, Captain Sparks. I'll give it a go. Shane, darling. I mean, Captain Sparks. Captain Sparks? Shane! I have a little draft coming under my front door. This won't affect my power bill, will it now, Shane, sweetie?
Well, Nana, drafts in winter can increase your power bill up to 25%. What do you reckon about that?
Oh, that's shocking, dolls.
So stop those drafts, Nana. Put nice warm curtains up and plug up the bottom of your doors. Trap that heat and keep it in.
Oh, you're such a good boy. Help! Captain Sparks, my kids won't turn the lights off when they leave their bedrooms.
That's no good, you little rummins. Do what your mum tells you. Turn your lights off. It's easy. See? Now back to business. Remember I was telling you earlier that I've been working with the Launceston City Council and the fine folks at the Queen Victoria Museum and Art Gallery in Inveresk to make the buildings more energy efficient? The changes we made have also improved the lighting and facilities for visitors like you. Sounds like a big job, right? Best thing is that it wasn't a big fandangle job at all. Just took some nifty teamwork. It was simple, and you can do the same thing that we've done here at your schools, workplaces, large buildings and homes can all be made more energy efficient. At the museum, we changed all the halogen bulbs we could, like this one, to LED bulbs, like this. LED bulbs do cost more than halogen, but LED bulbs produce the same light, last longer, and use less electricity. Old fluorescent tubes were replaced with the new efficient ones. They use half the power, so in the long run, you save. This is a light sensor. They automatically turn the lights off when the sun comes up so that they're not left on for no reason. Motion sensors do much the same job as a light sensor, only they detect motion instead of light. Pretty nifty. Fixing up heating can make huge money in environmental sense. If there's no one in a room, it doesn't need to be heated, right? These switches are connected to timers. They turn the heaters on just before the museum staff arrive for work, so they don't have to wait for the rooms to heat up. And then the timers magically turn them off at night time. Pretty clever. All up, we've reduced our consumption by 30% and saved many thousands of dollars off the power bill. Excellent! I reckon now you're well on your way to being more energy efficient. If you need more help, you could call the Launceston City Council. Or you could give Captain Sparks a yell. Now, just before I go, here are some quick energy tips for you. Turn off the lights when you leave a room. Turn down the heat. Put on a jumper instead of turning up the heat. Use the clothes horse. Trap that warm air inside. Turn off your spare fridge and freezer. Have a speed shower. 4 minutes will do ya. Use cold water in the laundry. All the little things add up to very big things. Good luck and good energy saving. Thanks for watching! This project is proudly supported by the Australian Government and the Launceston City Council.